there are 4 to 5 layers of the epidermis. Now again, there are only 3 layers of skin, so don't get this confused, but there can be 4 to 5 layers of dermis, 4 in thin skin and 5 in thick skin. Let's start at the bottom layer, and right here along this line, or along the dermal papillae line, we actually see the bottom layer of epidermis. This typically is only about 1 layer thick, and this is called stratum basale, or the basement layer. As these cells mature, they begin getting pushed up by new cells, and they go into the stratum spinosum. And then you see this little grainy dark layer here. This is called stratum granulosum, and you can see that it looks granular or grainy. Now, the next layer up, if this was thick skin, would actually be a quite clear layer, and we would call that the stratum lucidum. The stratum lucidum is only in thick skin. It's called the clear layer. And then on top of that, we have stratum corneum. If you want a mnemonic for remembering this, one of my students once said, cats like getting stinky butts, which means stratum corneum, stratum lucidum, stratum granulosum, stratum spinosum, and stratum basale. Next, we want to look at the layers of dermis, and in the layers of dermis, we only have 2 layers. There's dermal papillae, the papillary layer. So everything from the bottom of the papillae to the top of the papillae, it's actually a very, very small layer. That would be the papillary layer from that point up. Everything below that in the dermis is considered to be reticular layer of the dermis. So the dermis has 2 layers. The epidermis can have 4 to 5.